Alright guys, so it's the next morning. Definitely struggled to get out of bed this morning, so lower back was pretty locked up. Sort of what I assumed was going to be the case. So yeah, it took about 5 minutes to get out of bed, and then did a few little back extensions like I showed you last night. Just had a little walk up and down the hallway, got a coffee, and things are starting to free up a little bit. So what I'll do now, I'll set up the camera and I'll just show you what my movement's looking like this morning, and we'll go from there. So morning stiffness is very common when you have a disc injury, so don't be too worried about it first thing in the morning. It's gonna suck, it's not gonna feel great, and then after a period of time it starts to warm up and things start to improve again. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll show you sort of how I would assess it in the clinic. So I always look at it from behind. So if I face the other way, what we're going to do, we're going to check my movement to the right, and that's about as far as I can go. Starting to pinch all through here, and that way, that's as far as I can go. Same thing, pinching all through here. Coming down to the side, that's as far as I can go. Yeah, I can push, but that's as far as I can go there. Pain all across the back, and then same thing, there on the right side. Bending backwards, I don't mind using my hands for a bit of support. That's as far as it goes. That's pinching pretty bad there. And then, like I say, you can do a few extensions. That's been helping a lot. And then bending forward. Well, see, that's it. That's grabbing all across the lower. So mid thigh. Let's be honest, it's about what I expected.
All right, so it's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon now. Basically the whole day, all I've really been doing is admin on the computer. I've been sitting in the chair. I've had this very interesting looking hot water bottle behind my lower back for basically the whole day. And then sort of every half an hour, 45 minutes, I've been making sure that I get up. So I've been getting up sort of straight up, not bending forward. And then I've sort of just been doing those backwards bends. So I'll do some now. When I first stand up, it's very restricted, but then after a while, you do sort of 3 or 4, and it does start to free up a little bit. So I've been doing that pretty consistently throughout the day. And yeah, just some Panadol. That's really all I've been doing. Nothing much more than that. And then just a little bit of walking. So definitely compared to last night, the walking is a lot better. So yeah, also compared to this morning, the walking is a lot better. So slowly getting there. I'll just sort of walk towards the camera. You can see that's definitely improved.
In other news, more positive news, I ordered this about a week ago and it has arrived today. So perfect timing for my lower back. Yeah, it's the Theragun Pro. So it's not a cheap piece of kit. It's quite expensive, so I'm hoping it's going to be well worth the money, and it'll allow me to try and loosen off my lower back. When you do a disc injury, what happens is the lower back muscles go into a lot of spasm, and then that can add additional compression to your nerves and your disc, which can obviously make it a lot more painful than what it would otherwise be. So I'll probably boss my girlfriend around a little bit and see if she can apply the Theragun to my muscles in the lower back. Hopefully that can decrease a bit of spasm and hopefully improve my movement and just speed up the recovery. Obviously there's nothing you can do to put the disc back in the right place. It's going to be inflamed, it's going to be sore, it's going to take time. But if you can create a better environment for healing, if you can improve some range of motion and decrease a bit of muscle spasm, it's just going to speed that whole process up, and it's also just going to make you a lot more comfortable. So
a little bit of pain there, but not a lot. That's actually pretty good. That's pain quite bad all the way across the lower back. That's pain pretty bad there. And then forward. So obviously compared to this morning, you can see there's a big difference just for that morning stiffness. So this is the best my bending's been. There's not actually much pain there. There's a little bit, but it's not too bad. So it's definitely a lot better than what it was this morning. Next speed. Oh yeah, all the way up. And then all the way down again. Just work your way up and down.